We're the Trillionaires, man. What it do with y'all? Welcome back to another video out in this bit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know y'all can't see my sexy face right now and some shit, but it's all good, though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can hear me on some shit. Excuse me. What the fuck? But anyways, man, so welcome back to another video out in this bitch, man. And today's video I want to talk to y'all about, man. Today's video I want to talk to y'all about is going to be called how to make people take you seriously out in this bitch. Now let me explain. You see, you want people to take you serious, right? You might be an individual that want to be like a famous rapper, famous fashion designer, famous model, famous photographer. You know what I'm saying? It's not even just with anything you want to do entrepreneurially or something like that. But hold up right quick. Hold up. I'll be back. So yeah, man. So yeah, you might be an individual, right? All right, motherfucker, I'm on the highway right now. I gotta make sure I keep my eyes on the road. You know what I'm saying? You know, making sure I keep my immortality out in this bitch. I am an immortal being out in this bitch. I'm telling you, motherfucker, I am immortal. I got perfect health. I'm the luckiest person to ever exist out in this bitch. I'm telling you what, motherfucker, I'm the safest to ever exist. I'm on top. I'm telling you what it is. But anyways, man, on topic. So let me get back to what the fuck I was talking about in this video. All right, man. So title of this video is going to be called how to make people take you seriously. How to make people take you serious out in this bitch. Now let me explain. You see, you might be an individual, right? You might be an individual that wants to be a famous rapper, a famous fashion designer, famous model, famous photographer, famous dancer, famous actor, famous actress, famous whatever the fuck it is that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's not even just with that. You know, it could be with you know what I'm saying? It could be you want people to look at you like you confident. You want people to look at you like a leader. You want people to be inspired by you. I'm telling you what it is. You want people to look at you in a positive way out in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, AKA, you want people to take you seriously. So you want to do that, right? And that's a very great thing. But all of this that I want to say in this video is how can people take you seriously when you're not taking yourself seriously? Now let me explain by what I mean by that. You see, look, man, in this day and age that we are living in, man, it is very easy to be distracted. And what I mean by distracted is, it's a whole lot of things that can make you sway away from what it is that you want to do. So, let me use some examples right quick. You might become an individual that might be addicted to a whole lot of things. You know what I'm saying? You might be an individual that is watches the news all the time. You might be an individual that is on social media all the time and shit like that. You might be an individual that eats unhealthy. You might be an individual that don't go to the gym. You might be an individual that just complaining about their life. You might just be an individual that just living a suck ass life out in this bitch. I'm telling you what it is. But what I'm trying to get across is you want to be an individual that you want people to take you seriously out in this bitch. How can people take you seriously when you don't take your own self seriously? How can people take you seriously when you are not on the grind to make people take you seriously out in this bitch? You see, let me use some examples for me right quick. At this current point in my life, man, I am on something called NoFap, and it's where you abstain from jacking off every single day and even abstaining from sex. Now, when I have my infinite abundance of the most beautiful women in the world, like on some Dan Bilzerian shit, I'm taking it. I'm telling you what it is. But at the current point in time right now, man, I don't have that abundance at the current moment. So and I'm perfectly fine with that shit, because what's happening is I'm building up my sexual energy. And when you're on NoFap, right, what's going to happen is you're going to gain a whole lot of confidence. You're going to gain a whole lot of you're going to be great in all areas out in this bitch. You're going to be great socially. You're going to start to be motivated to get your finances right, start to work out, start to with some other shit, start to talk to girls and shit more like that. You know what I'm saying? You start to be the best version you could be. And all of this I'm trying to say is people will start taking you seriously when you become the best version you could be. People will start taking you seriously when you are disciplined. People will start taking you seriously when you are dedicated to your goals. People will start taking you seriously when you start taking more care of your appearance. People will start taking you seriously when you know you are when you're on the grind and you're getting your money right. People will start taking you seriously when you start taking yourself seriously out in this bitch. This is how people are going to start taking you seriously. No one in this motherfucking world would take your ass serious when your life is not on point. When here you go, you're just jacking off every single day. If you're a man, you're just jacking off every single day. What makes you think people? Here you go. So So I work at an all-female job, and I love my job. I'm telling you what it is. And real talk, man, I remember it was multiple instances like when I was off of my A game and shit like that, and my addiction was I had a fapping addiction. So basically, when I was on my off days and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, since I had this addiction, you know what I'm saying, I was making it do what it do, and I had to come back to my female job and shit like that. And basically, the point I'm trying to get across is when I had to go back in there after I finished jacking off multiple times out of the motherfucking day, what it is I'm trying to say is I didn't get no respect by these hoes. I'm telling you what it is. And you know, I'd be damned if I got to look at myself saying that I deserve respect from women if I'm jacking off every single day. Motherfucker, please. You are not, look, man, it's not even just with women out in this. People in general, G, men and women would not respect you if you're beating off every single day. It's just asinine. It's not going to work. So all of this I'm saying is, look, man, so basically, like I said, I'm on no fat right now, my G. I am high up on the days. And guess how I get treated? Guess how I get treated like? I get treated like motherfucking royalty in this bitch. All females love me out in this bitch. I'm telling you what it is. All men wish they could beat me. Simply because I ain't taking myself seriously out in this bitch. Look, G. Look, man, people start taking you seriously when you start taking yourself serious, man. People will never take your ass serious when you doing some fuck ass shit every day. I'm telling you, man. Look, man, I don't even know how in the hell you even have that thought of people going to take your ass serious when you just battling addictions, complaining about your life, doing shit that doesn't even benefit you. I don't even know how the fuck you even think people going to take you seriously out in this bitch. And look what's happening. Ain't nobody taking you seriously out in this bitch. Here you go. You want to be a famous rapper or some shit like that, right? You want to be a famous rapper. I'm telling you what it is. How is people going to take you seriously out in this bitch when, look, man, how will people take you seriously when your thumbnails on YouTube, like, you know, when you're since we talking about rapping right quick, how are people going to take you seriously when your song is not professionally mixed and mastered, when your album cover sucks, it's just you in the fucking photo, and that shit blurry as a muff? How will people take you seriously when you rapping out in this bitch? It's not even just rapping, singing, I don't know, country music, whatever the fuck, you know, whatever music type of genre you want to. How can people take you seriously when you're not doing what a professional rapper does? How can people take you seriously, right? How can people take you seriously on YouTube and shit like that when your thumbnails is all fucked up, your playlist, here you go. Let's say you got multiple categories on your YouTube videos and shit like that. Here you go. You got all your YouTube videos all scattered around and shit like that. How can people take you seriously out in this bitch? Motherfucker, that shit don't even look enticing. I'm telling you what it is. How can females start taking you seriously? How can females start taking you seriously when you're jacking off every single day? Man, please, get the fuck up out of here. That's all I'm saying, G. Real shit. I'm telling you what it is, man. But all of this I'm saying, though, people will start taking you seriously, though. People will start taking you seriously when you start taking yourself seriously, my G. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm speaking from experience out in this bitch. Literally. I'm going to say it one more time. I'm going to say it one more time, man. I am very high up on the days of no fat, my G. And look, man, NoFap is, look, man, I'm about to give y'all some free game right quick. NoFap is the secret cheat code for making people to start taking you seriously. And the reason as to why NoFap is going to be the cheat code for making people start taking you seriously and shit like that is simply because your sexual energy is the number one energy force it is that you got. So what's going to happen is, since your sexual energy is at an all-time high and shit like that, you're going to build sexual discipline. I'm telling you what it is. And your discipline, look, man, discipline is the number one thing it is that you need in this reality. So if you're an individual, right? If you're an individual if you're an individual, if you're an individual that want to have, if you want an individual that want to start, that want to have people start taking you seriously and shit like that, I highly advise you to start being on NoFap and shit. Because when you get on NoFap, like I just told you, your sexual energy is the strongest energy force it is that you got. So, and I'm telling you, man, when you master your sexual energy out in this bitch, you master the matrix out in this bitch. I'm telling you, man. Also, another video it is I might make it tomorrow or some shit like that, is basically, you know, it's a whole lot of, you know, just look at all the successful people out in this bitch. It's a whole lot of successful people that talks about NoFap. I'm telling you what it is. Mike, the biggest person that I could say is Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, he probably didn't even know the word NoFap at the time, but he was on NoFap. He was on NoFap for 5 years. 5 years straight, Mike Tyson was on NoFap, and look at how great Mike Tyson became. Real talk, man. Also, Dan Bilzerian, you know what I'm saying? I plan to live the same lifestyle that Dan Bilzerian has and some shit. Dan Bilzerian says he went 4 years without beating off. 4 years. And look at all the women it is that he has. Look at all the success that it is that he has. I'm telling you what it is. Look, man, when you're on NoFap, my G, when you are on NoFap, what's going to happen is that's going to be I'm telling you, man, that's the secret cheat code for people to start taking you seriously out in this bitch. Your sexual energy is the most strongest energy force it is that you got. So I highly advise you, man, you want people to start taking you seriously out in this bitch, I highly advise you to be on NoFap. Then when you get on NoFap, right, what's going to happen is you're going to do everything by default. I'm telling you what it is. You're going to do everything by default, right? So look, man, so you're going to accomplish all your dreams, you're going to accomplish all your goals, you're going to do everything it is that you want to do automatically out in this bitch. It's going to be it's going to be inspired action. Like, you're going to take action unconsciously. Like, you know, if you want to start making YouTube videos, you're going to start doing that unconsciously. Like, you want to start taking action. You're going to make YouTube videos. You're going to start to find ways to make money. You're going to start to create your own businesses. I'm telling you, this is what happens when you're on NoFap out in this bitch. I'm telling you what it is. So, but yeah, man, other than that though, man, that's all I really wanted to say, man. So these are my 2 videos I wanted to make for the day. I made a video on my Word of Visionaries. Y'all can feel free to check that shit out if you want to, man. But if you like this video, man, stay tuned for some more videos, and we out. Tease up.